For my whole life, I was a rule-abiding person. I was that boring-ass friend who would say, "Oh, but you can do that." I remember walking on a path on some field, and I saw a hay bale. And I'm like, I wanna hop on it. It would really be nice if I hopped on it and just sat on it. It seems really nice. But then a thought goes to my mind. Dude, you can't do that. Like, it's somebody's property. You can't hop on somebody's hay bale. And then I remembered that I thought of a man, a masculine man. A masculine man walks into a restaurant with some people. He leads them. He rearranges the tables because that's what he pleases, so that everybody can sit in one table. He does what he wants. He doesn't care if it's inappropriate or if you can't rearrange the tables. He doesn't care. He does what he pleases. As soon as the thought of that man came, I'm like, dude, are you a masculine man? Or do you want to be a masculine man? I say yes. So hop on that hay bale and don't give a fuck about what others say. Don't give a fuck if somebody's like, "Oh, but this is not your hay bale. Get off it." Alright then. So I hop on that hay bale and I enjoy my time. And I even recorded a video on it. But since that point of time, I just stopped giving a fuck about some social constructs, about some things that, "Oh, but you can't do that." And I'm not talking about breaking the law, because I'm not into that. I've never been into that. But I'm talking about breaking the law of social norms. Oh, because it is inappropriate. Is it? I just do what I please. A few days ago, I went to my girlfriend's grill. It was at her grandma's house. And there was her grandma, her grandpa, her uncle, like pretty much all her family. I didn't announce before that I would come over. I just appeared from nowhere, it seemed, from their side. I just allowed myself. I was like, I'm her boyfriend, can't I join? And I could. Like, these people were super happy that I joined. Like, there wasn't even a glimpse in them just thinking that we don't want him here. There wasn't. I just walked in here as if it was my backyard and it was my grill. I just allowed myself. I wasn't like, "Oh, but it is inappropriate to come unannounced." Is it? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm that masculine man who rearranges the tables. I'm no longer that timid dude who won't hop on a hay bale. Like, it's such a small thing, right? And such a small moment in my life. I mean, such a small thing, but such a big moment in my life. From that point of time, just hopping on a hay bale and doing the things because that's what I please. And I don't give a fuck that the social norm says otherwise. This was such a big moment for me. Like, from that point of time, I just started allowing myself to do things. I think to myself that abiding the rules leads to poverty, doesn't it? I look at the people around me, at my mom, at my dad, at my friends' parents. All of them abided the rules. All of them. And how many of them are rich? Nobody. Like, not really. I can think of any friend who has rich parents and has rich parents from a normal job abiding the rules. I don't. So when does abiding the rules, like, since when abiding the rules gives you anything good? Gives you wealth? It doesn't. Does it give you happiness? Nah, not really. Like, in this point of time, approaching a girl is something like, you can be recorded. Men are afraid of approaching women because they are afraid that they will be recorded, and rightfully so. But today it's not really appropriate to walk up to a girl and to never be in that friend part of your relationship. But I just fucked it. I was like, fuck it. With my girlfriend, I was like, we are going on a date, you know. We are going on a date. This is not gonna be a friend to friend. It's not gonna be like, oh, we're gonna be friends for a while and then maybe we're gonna date. No. Like from the start, I didn't say it's in that way, right? But from the start, I was like, this is a date. We are not here to be friends. We are not here to just know each other as just humans. We are here to date, male and female. Even though social construct loves to impose on us that no, first you have to be friends, and then maybe if you like each other, maybe you will grow in love. Like, I just fucked that social construct. I just fucked the rules and just went straight to the point. In love, like in this area of my life, abiding the rules also wasn't something that I wanted to do and that was beneficial. Abiding the rules is just pleasing your women like all the time, which means being a nice guy, which I have become. So abiding the rules, just sometimes like there are these rules to follow so that you don't get in trouble. Of course, some rules are important, but many of them are not. Like really. The more I live, the more I'm like, these social standards, these social things that are imposed on us, these rules that you have to follow because the grandma behind the window is gonna think of you lower. These social rules are just bullshit, like most of the time, I think. Abiding the rules never gave me happiness. And again, I'm not talking about law. I'm just talking about these social rules. This doesn't give me happiness. This isn't fun. This isn't something that brings any fruit. Or is it? It's not. So abiding the rules never leads to fucking success. There is nobody rich who abided the rules. So it's time to stop being a little bitch. It's time to stop fearing that, oh, but it's inappropriate. I don't care if it's inappropriate. Now I allow myself. Now I am a masculine man, and now I am gonna lead, and I'm gonna do as I please. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, because you can't really do that. I'm no longer gonna be that timid friend who is like, oh, who is just a little bitch. I'm not gonna be that person anymore. And since that point of time, when I hopped on that hay bale, just everything changed. And my attitude to life changed. And I don't really think about it, but as I think right now, I have been the happiest, like really, the happiest I have ever been, right now. So, just not abiding the rules, just doing as I please, is the key to happiness, or at least it seems. Thanks for watching, and see you guys till next time.